that violin is the closest instrument to the human voice. Since you're trained in both violin and singing, what do you think about that?
So technically speaking, actually, my mother is quick to remind me as a violist that viola is technically the closest in range to the human voice, you know, in terms of, you know, the typical human human singing range. Viola is actually the closest, but I understand the point they're trying to make, that, you know, it has the most empathy, and I think you'll find that in all of the strings. There's a certain pathos to the voice that the strings definitely match the closest, and the violin being sort of the representative of the strings, shall we say, sort of takes that role. So yeah, I think I'd agree with that, in the spirit of the saying that it is the closest instrument in terms of the absolute emotion, the range of emotion they can carry. I mean, I still remember my colleagues when we were doing our recital. So there were only 3 music students in my graduating class. The other 2 were piano majors. I was the only voice major, and I was sort of bemoaning the fact to them that I was only singing and they're playing all these complicated, beautiful pieces, and I mean, I really admired what they were doing. And one of them pointed out to me, well, you know, we can't capture an audience the way you can with your singing. And that, you know, that, yeah, that's a good point. You know, I can move my audience to tears. I mean, I get moved to tears by piano music, but the voice is much more relatable to even the least musical person in the audience. And the violin, I think, captures that to the most, you know, in the greatest extent, if you will.